It was once said you're the average of the 10 people who are closest to you. And oftentimes, if you want to really understand your spending habits, and even if you're not following a budget, look around at kind of friends you have. What are they? How are they spending their money? What do they have? Do they have homes? Do they have car notes? Do they, not so much the type of car, but just the fact that they have a car note? Where are those car notes? How much money do they make? You're usually the average habit wise of your 10 closest friends. And I say this because if you're trying to understand how do I excel in a particular career, so let's say you're in project management or tech or leadership, you need to be around people who are project managers in tech, leaders at their role, because they can help you develop and give you ideas and ways to develop skills and develop the conversation necessary to help you progress in your career, especially if they're ahead of you. The second thing with your money, you have to look at, okay, what are you trying to get? So my closest friends, they have homes. I'm not going to share their business on how much their homes are worth, but I did look around and I understand that when I look at about how much they have in real estate, it's all about the same as far as what we have. Now, how that real estate is split, that may be different. Friends, they invest. Some invest more than others as far as aggressively, but they invest. Friends, they take family vacation, nice vacation, not just going to a camp somewhere, but they're traveling, have passports. They do some of the same activities that we do. Now, we all handle our money differently, but I'm saying this to say that when I was 20, 25, trying to grow and try to understand how money worked, I realized I was and I am the average of my friends. So if I drank a lot, really drank a lot, the people I hung around with, guess what? We're likely drinking because guess what? We drank together. But when you get around people that don't necessarily drink, it's not that you feel an outcast. You're looking for different habits. I want to be healthier. These people work out, all this type of thing. Look at who you're hanging around with. Are you always going to happy hour? Do you have to have the daily Starbucks? Do you shop sometimes when you're just upset or sporadically? Doesn't really matter. Look at what your friends have and look at what you have. And likely you have some combination of those things combined, collage together. The point of this is to understand once you point out and can see those similarities, now you can distinctively say, okay, I don't mind this lifestyle that I'm living, but I want this in my lifestyle. So maybe you're trying to get a home. Maybe you're trying to have a newer car. Maybe you want to have some savings. Well, you have to develop friendships with people that do those things because, especially in this world, there are many different ways to have the things you desire while taking care of the things you need. The point, even the friendships aren't going to matter. They're just going to show you ways that you can kind of hack things and strategies you can use. But the fact of the matter is, you have to understand no one can have everything. We can have a lot of things, but you can't have everything. And that's the point you got to realize when you're trying to do better with your money. Point out specifically, okay, what do I need to change and what would I like to change? And when would I like that change to happen? Is it 6 months, a year, whatever the case may be? And then really start surrounded, asking a friend, asking a neighbor, how did you do that? I'll tell you that will open up the door to many, many opportunities for where you'll learn how to not only make money, but have the things you desire and not take the price of what seems to be in front of you. There are many different ways to do things. The other thing is it will lead you down a path to where ultimately you can have the things that you like now, but also your desires that you thought were out of reach. That's the best part. Not feeling like you have to give up everything just because you want to go after one thing. You may have to change your approach sometimes, but you can have a lot more. But in the process of you making these changes, your priorities will shift. And sometimes also that will change your relationships. Hi, my name is Jonathan. I want to help you build your wealth. Follow me for more.